It's our first longer discussion of weather in this early Wednesday morning period. Thanks for joining us, whether you've been up late or you're just waking up. Some darkness, obviously, at Emporia State. Lights aren't on. Normally, once we get about 5 or 5:30, those click on for some kind of team to practice. Flags moving just a little bit in Junction City there at Heritage Park, and it's warm. It's been close to 80 degrees all night. And in the capital city, we're going to wait until about 6:30 to kind of brighten things up as we're losing roughly 3 minutes of daylight per day. And that's 20 minutes a week. You're really going to start noticing it from this point forward, and we get a full harvest moon on Friday the 13th. So severe weather shouldn't happen for us today. It's going to be way back through the western part of Nebraska, but then as that front comes in on Thursday, especially with afternoon heating, we may get something severe, especially in our eastern counties, essentially from Highland right down toward, let's say Valley Falls, getting in toward Topeka, and down toward Eskridge and Osage City. Everything east of that might catch a really strong and possibly severe thunderstorm. Our mugginess continues today with the dew points around 70, but guess what? When the front comes through on Thursday, your Friday dew point's going to be around 55. That's the day that you get giddy and jump up and down about, because that one's going to be a great one. But right now we have dew points around 66 to 70, and they're going to be pretty high all day today, especially with our stronger south wind. So Gulf moisture is prevalent, and there's the wind going at 10 in Kansas City out of the south. Same thing in Burlington, but you get out here through the western counties, it's already going at a good 15, 20, 25 miles per hour. And I think area-wide today, the wind at times will go 20 to 35 miles per hour. 78 in St. Louis and Memphis. Tulsa just below 80, it's 75 in Wichita, but we have much cooler air just northwest. So once this system kind of comes out toward the plains, we'll get that front to sweep on through, and we're only about 36 hours from feeling like fall. So for today, lots of sunshine beating down, the strong south wind, and then once we get into Thursday, we could have something happen in these northwest counties, but for the most part, it's through the afternoon in the central and eastern areas, and some of those, again, could produce some very heavy rains. Then that goes east, the dry air starts seeping on in, and it's going to feel fantastic on Thursday night, Friday, and Friday night, so get ready to enjoy. So with our forecast numbers, we're talking about 73 at 7 to about 90, 92 as we go through the afternoon, and then tomorrow probably starting off in the low and mid 70s. In fact, some areas may stay closer to 80 through a good part of the overnight. And then tomorrow we'll have our afternoon thunderstorms, might be a few in the early morning the farther northwest you go. And then once that less humid air comes in, it sets us up for a great Friday. And that's the day to take advantage of. We have a slight chance of a shower on Saturday, but it's going to be tough to get moisture to return for that. So partly cloudy for the most part this weekend and still near 90 early next week.